a sinner, left my lover crying on the dance floor. I'm a sinner, I'm a sinner.
Hello, welcome back to Snoot Game. I guess the last few words, and rush over to the teacher's desk to turn it in. When I turn back, I catch sight of Fang leaving the room in a hurry, tail between her legs. She's not that bad once you get to know her. I guess he was right after all. God, I feel like a jerk now. It's been a couple days since I snooped on Fang's phone. The guilt still weighs on me, but I found a way to cope with it. Even more aggressive shitposting on a Hungarian steak sampling blog site. And I would be enjoying my day by myself in my apartment playing games and shitposting. It's Saturday after all. Except I'm walking to school. Fuck my life! As it turns out, the school keeps a log of what the Wi-Fi bandwidth goes to. And the IT guy probably wasn't too thrilled to see I'd been using it to download an entire Saturina collection. Spears sentenced me to 1 week campus beautification for using taxpayer money on a few dozen gigs of videos. Well, now I know to space the torrenting out a bit more. As I get closer to the dreaded building, the more the thought of ditching crosses my mind. But then the thought of Principal Spears pops up and violently pile drives it into a Prius. Weird thought, but enough to discourage me not from ditching. So here I am, walking to the side and where the gardens of the school are. I can see others here as well, probably all for detention too. Wait a second, isn't that Fang? Why is she talking to that green weirdo from before? Wait another sec. Are they getting closer? No, I am. Why did I walk up to them? Seeing Fang only makes the guilt more intense. I cast my gaze aside instead. Most of the flower bulbs are still submerged in for the winter, but a few are peeking out. I see you admiring our work. The gardening club takes so much pride in our flowers. Oh, shit! For such a large girl, she's surprisingly stealthy. Good morning, Rosa. Ready for today? See, it's this beautiful day for gardening, isn't it? You want to be here? Rosa's the head of the gardening club. Judging from Fang's tone, she's probably through this kind of detention multiple times already. Oh, does he wish to join our club? Is that why he's here? Stella, we have a new member. Oh, wonderful. My eyes are drawn to the green stego, who I immediately recognize from that encounter with the cards. Hey, you're the weird stego from the other day. Her smile falters ever so slightly. Did I get the wrong person? My name is Stella, and I'm not weird. Right, so what's with the pocket raptor cards? I was just saying that what my tarot guidebook told me. The work of an astrologer is to show people what fate has in store for them. And that's what I do. Astrologer, really? But there will always be those who aren't able to accept what their fortunes tell. And, that's retarded. To astrology, that's retarded. 2, astrology is retarded. And thirdly, that sounds like something from a bad video game. Oh no, The sulky stego is pulled into a hug by the happy Hispanic girl. There, Stella. You're still my friend, no matter how much of the black arts you believe. You're the one talking about believing black arts, Rosa. You and your magic dino in the sky. Pinche paigana, you're lucky I don't. Get all of your asses out in front now. The gay man's bellow reverberates through the entire school, even though I'm pretty sure he wasn't using the PA system. Not wanting to piss him off even more, I follow the others to where Principal Spears has a few other students gathered in front of him. The only one I recognize is the guy Trish had in a headlock the other day. Didn't expect you, of all people, to get detention. It takes me a moment to realize Fang is talking to me. I used too much of the school's bandwidth. What, Spears catch you downloading porn in the library or something? No! Just torrenting, like, TV shows that I can't get on cable. She raises an eyebrow like she doesn't believe me, but doesn't follow it up. She must never find out about Saturina. I'm glad you make it, Anon. I think that about just about everyone. Not that he gave me so much as a choice. You can thank Naomi that you got off with campus beautification. She was quite adamant that it would be more constructive than homeroom detention. Again? God damn it, first my schedule, and the lunch card, and now this? Can't you just leave me alone already? Alright, I'm sure you all familiar with Rosa. She'll be supervising today. If I hear a bad word from her about any of you, I think I can fill in the rest. Spears nods to Rosa, who reminds me of Naomi with how overly happy she looks. Thank you all so much for coming out to help with the campus beautification today. If we all work hard and have a good time, we can get this done before you know it. How can anyone be so enthusiastic about coming to school on the weekend? So by the end of the day, we need to get weeding done in the gardens, as well as replanting older flowers, and some of the vines are ready to be trimmed back. Make sure you all get a pair of gloves and return them before you leave. Fang raises a hand. Fingerless doesn't count. Fang lowers her hand. You should all pair off now to split the work evenly. Decide amongst yourselves. Even in detention, the partner curse haunts me. Everyone else is almost immediately groups off, leaving just me, and take a wild guess who else. I don't like how often this is happening. Can't say I'm a big fan either. Whatever, let's just take the vine trimming and get this over with. Fang starts heading to one of the ladders already set up near the wall. Wait, don't you need gloves? What? I'm not a wuss. You get some if you're so concerned about getting a few cuts. I just don't get this chick sometimes. I get a pair of gloves and some loppers, and rejoin Fang at the ladder. Alright, cool, give me the snippy thing. I don't like the idea of you with a weapon very much. She flashes an evil grin. Hold the ladder steady while I do this. I've been here a few times. This is the easiest part of the job. If you say so. Fang is quick to scale the ladder, leaving me to hold it in place. I wish I could shitpost on my phone right now to distract myself, but my hands are occupied. Fang's disregard of me is made extremely clear. She carelessly lets the remnants of dead vines rain down on my head. Kinda glad I don't have hair, because I can't imagine how bad it would be to have these sticky plant bits tangled in it. Oi! Shift the ladder over. But you're still on it. Don't feel like getting down. Come on, you can't be that weak. Whatever. I shimmy the ladder to the side, Fang's weight making the process more difficult. Damn my scrawny arms. Alright, this is good. She goes back to clipping vines and dropping them on my head. It started building up on my shoulders and neck now. And now the spots the vines have touched start to itch. Hey! She remains focused on the vines, dropping the large clump directly on my face. Hey! Never mind. The follow-up clump is even bigger and lands in my mouth. After I finish spitting the wad of dead vegetation from my mouth, I try one last time to get her attention. Bang! Through my blurred vision, I can make out Fang's tail slowly shifting side to side. And an evil idea comes to mind to get her attention. There's a less evil one, too. Something that'd just shock her. She's gonna get pissed if you tug her tail. As I reach out to her, she drops another clump into my eyes, blinding me. I blindly grasp at her until my fingers brush against something overly scaly. I give the appendage a sharp tug. There's a shrill cry above me. That got her attention. Stop dropping shit! Suddenly, stars explode in my sight and paired eyes, and I fall backwards. There's ringing in my ears, and I try to blink the vines and stars away. Never do that again! Do what? The fuck did I do? You fucking pervert! What the fuck did I do? When I can finally see again, Fang has her wings drawn together behind her and her hands clasped on something also behind her. I think I fell in the flower bed behind us. It's actually sort of soft. You pulled my tail. I thought that was your ankle. Why the fuck would you think my tail was my ankle? Because I couldn't see because you kept dropping fucking vines in my eyes. So you pull my fucking tail, you perverted fuck? You weren't listening to me when I was trying to tell you to stop. We're both out of breath, staring daggers at each other. Oh my god, I have eyes. My eyes are still blurry and starting to itch now because of the plants. Fang is still protectively holding her tail as if I pulled it again. I'll pull it again. What? Why is your face all red? I was trying to tell you. These vines fucking hurt. That makes no sense at all. Oh wait, yeah, humans. She tosses another discarded vine on my face. Cut that out! I could report you for allergy abuse. That's the weakest threat I've ever heard. Actually, in general, you seem a bit milquetoast around people. What gives? I start prying off some of the vines stuck to my clothes. It's like, why waste the time on certain people, you know? It wouldn't be worth my time to do something crazy. Fang leans forward on the ladder, pretending to be hurt. Aw, I'm not worth your time. Some people certainly aren't. Just never meant to amount to anything or do anything important. She drops a smug expression for a second. Anyways, you should get up. Rosa will kill you if she sees you crumpled with her stupid flowers. A yellow echoes from somewhere across the school grounds. He what? Shit, hurry up. Hang on. I leaned up. The bush is intertwined with my clothes. I'm stuck. You actually... Rose scrambles over and starts pulling at her hair when she sees me stuck in the bush. Why? Yo, why? Ah! Estúpido! Que clase de ridicula! Why? But this... Oh, fuck it, I only know Spanish at this point. But this, excusa de hombre eres? Wait. Your position. She points a burning finger up at Fang. Did you push him? Fang's skin goes a shade paler. No, I fell on my own. Sorry. Sorry? What kind of bandejo manages to fall into my middle-mist red camellias that hard on his own? I shrug apologetically. Do you have any idea how long it takes for those to bloom? Name? What is your name? Why are you still in there? Get up, Nino, get up. She grabs one of my hands and whoa! You trying to rip my arm off? She grabs a bicep proudly. I say all the time, outside walk is good for your health. Think I'll stick to stealing the occasional protein bar from Nazer's stock. Wait, why is your face so red? It's, the vines, I guess I have an allergy? Oh, no, you must stop working vines then. She points back up to Fang. You, get down from there. You are both switching to weeds. Alright, whatever. Go on now. Go. And no more tripping. She actually has a rosary. Go fuck yourself. We go exchange our equipment for weeding trowels. Once we get directed to the place in the dirt to start, Fang and I diligently continue in silence for a bit. Why did you lie earlier? About how I kicked you? Spur of the moment, I guess. Seemed like the easiest way to get out of more trouble. Sure. What do you mean, sure? Sure, it was the easiest way to get out of trouble? Why did you really do it? What do you mean? You know your reasons, real reasons? Your rector ratio? Rector ratio? Fancy words out of you. But I don't understand. You fucking moron. What was your motive? Why would you do that? I had to think for a moment, but I did think about that for a moment. Why did I do that? You said something before about how people won't ever amount to anything. Oh, yeah, that was, what did you mean by that? What did you mean by that? Why the fuck is she so curious? I don't know. You'd probably think I'm some creep for saying this. I already think you're a creep. Fair, but fuck you regardless. Her retort was a prominent flipping of the bird. I don't know. It's like the world is too full. And there's only going to be more people as time goes on. Eventually, we'll run out of food and resources, but culture will be too far gone to really fix anything. Fang stops digging for a moment and gives an attentive stare out of the corner of her eye. Dimwits and morons have kids like crazy. The number of smart people in the world remains stagnant. Or even goes down over time. Nobody is immune to propaganda, and useful people can be indoctrinated right into the crowds. You know? Told you it sounded weird. No, actually, wow. That's actually exactly how I feel about things. She's what? Fang is actually strangely enthusiastic all of a sudden. Right? Like, in all of history, if you really look at it, the smart people have never even once had to answer to the excess. Back in the day, innovation was propelled by smart people working with other smart people, trying all sorts of new things the masses would have hated. Like rock music, right? People hated that at first. When my band takes off, I'll get to rub it in everyone's faces. All those cock goblins. It's like everywhere you go, there's 100 dumb people for one person worth anything. What'd you call it before? Excess? Yeah, like Naomi. Right. Most people in the school even. I can see it. Maybe Reed. Not sure. Huh? Rosa and Stella definitely. What the? These are too, unfortunately, oh well. All of them sheep. Are you gonna tell me not to come to school on Tuesday? To casually brush everyone aside like that? What does she think of me then? If you think so little of Rosa and Stella and everyone, why hang out with them? I don't like being alone. You don't need to know anymore. As long as they aren't the sort of people that showed up that day at our concert. Those lazy, talentless, inconsiderate, self-righteous, condescending excuses for peers. Thinking they can just make fun of our music. Yeah, those guys sucked. Their insults weren't even that creative. Fang's arm jerked back violently, pulling a bundle of weed topsoil out onto my jacket. Hey. What's that supposed to mean? Her eyes scrutinized me thoroughly. But why? Oh. Oh, shit! My foot tastes a bit salad-like today. Damn gardening. Or just gossip I heard from classmates afterwards? We both know that's a lie. I feel anxious as Fang continues watching me. I watch it happen as if in slow motion, as comprehension dawns on Fang. Her voice is low, accusatory. You were at the show. My heart stops. There it is. I couldn't have hoped to hide it forever. Fang stands over me, her wings spread wide and her shoulders shaking. How do I explain this? We're close enough friends now, right? I could probably even joke about it a bit. Explain to her honestly. I guess honesty is the best policy. Well, Nazer did invite me to your concert, and I did end up going. Fang's expression hardens and she crosses her arms. He told me that there'd be free food, so I figured why not? It's not like I knew it was going to end up the way it did. So why did you tell us you didn't go? Because I kept seeing your psycho friend hunting down everyone who went, and why would I make myself a target? Trish was only looking for the dicks who... Did you laugh at us too? She jabs an accusatory finger at me. Fang, did you laugh? I open my mouth to answer, but the words aren't coming to me. Fang seems to pick up on my inability to answer. I fucking knew it. Look, Fang, I'm sorry, right? I didn't know. I can't believe you right now. Fang begins to storm off, and I try to chase after her. Fang, wait! But my self-defeating clumsiness seems to have gotten a different plan, and my foot catches on a pile of discarded garden tools. The world spins, and I land on my ass where we were weeding. At least something broke my fall. Wait, isn't this the flower bed? Suddenly, an orange terror descends upon me like I set off some sort of alarm. Maldito! Cabron! Pelon! Cutete! Fuck you. ¿Por qué? Oh shit, I think I actually peaked the mic on that one. Está esplando las flores. Sorry? Ay, Dios míos, do you have any idea how long it takes for those to bloom? And for you to just stumble onto them again! I jumped to my feet and quickly inspect the damage. The entire section of the flower bed where I had landed was imprinted with my outline like a snow angel. Just my luck. Rosa, I didn't mean... It doesn't matter what you meant. Once is forgivable, but twice! You did... Whoa. I'm saved by a green stegosaurus grabbing the mighty arm of judgment out of their air mid-swing. Rosa, remember what we talked about? Steam erupts from Rosa's nostrils like a bull. Don't use physical force to make people hurt, alright? Thanks, Step. That's what manual labor is for, right? Yes, of course. You, and on. You will help extra 2 hours after everyone leaves. 2. For flowers? For flowers. Are you sure you wouldn't rather just beat me? I can do both. Where did Fang go? I did something I shouldn't have. She ran off. You ruined the flowers of friendship like you do my labor? You should go find Fang and apologize and bring her back. If you don't share someone's pain, you can never understand them. Did this bitch just quote Naruto of all things? If I were being directed to leave, I would have bailed anyways. I saw her going towards the parking lot. I'll be right back. You bet that. There aren't many cars in the parking lot, so Fang shouldn't be too hard to find. That pair of wings rustling in between 2 parked cars is probably a hint, not sure. I silently approach, hiding behind the other cars in the parking lot. She's huddled around a passenger door of a garishly yellow minivan. Wait, is she... Shit, I gotta stop her. Fang, what are you doing? Fuck off. Fuck off, fucking knuckle. Fang, don't break into the teacher's car. We'll get... Shut the fuck up, cunt smuggler. I'm focusing on this. I'm over it. Why are you doing this? It'll be fun. Why, you want to join in on the joyride? She looks at me like a genuine question. No, I don't. Fang, what are you doing? Set off the dog. Stop kicking the car. Dang it, Fang. I don't know what more to say, except I'm sorry. I messed up and that was a dick move. But if you keep this up, we'll both be going, what do you care? We're already in detention. What's a few more days? To jail, Fang! Go away. You wanna get our parents involved? Fang stops kicking the glass, drained of energy and out of breath. Thankfully, the glass isn't even scratched. You're right for being angry at me. You're talented and skilled, and I got nothing to show for myself, and what I did was wrong. But you're better than this. Come on. Fang won't look my direction. At least she hasn't started kicking the car again. Might be a good idea to give her some space. All of a sudden, I feel like I shouldn't be here. Hey! What are you doing to my car? We freeze. Get the fuck out of Dodge! Fang immediately bolts towards the front of the school. I follow after, legs pumping furiously in an attempt to both catch up to Fang and avoid the teachers screeching at us from behind. I see Fang veer into the school, the doors closing slowly after. By the jacket on my back, I am able to slip in just before the door shut completely. Fang is panting in the stairwell near the door. I'm sure I'm redder than I was earlier with the vines. Why did you follow me? Why? Because I'm sorry. Her sneer returns as she makes to turn away. I fucked up, yes. I was at the concert, and yes, I laughed. I never expected to actually become your friend. Her wings block my view of her. But she hasn't left yet. Maybe I can fix this after all? I just wanted to coast through school. I was happy being a loner. I've always been one after all. Without a word, Fang climbs the stairs. Fuck. I consider following her, but silence was evidence enough that she wants nothing to do with me. And standing here by myself, I have time to think of my own mission. If Fang leaves me alone, I'll get exactly what I want, right? She could probably talk Trish and Reed into leaving me alone too. I'll get the easy life I wanted. So why the fuck do I feel absolutely empty right now? I sigh and slump over on the stairs. Can today get any worse? Karma would suggest yes. Oh. You know, I always thought that tempting fate was just dumb cliche. It still is, but maybe Stella has a good point about astrology. Rosa, I found your errand runaway. I hear the shrill screech of the Latina banshee approach. Where did you go? You were supposed to get the Fang and return! Return! Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. You will be sorry. There's still 2 hours left for the rest of the students, but that makes 4 of you, for you. Do not worry, Anon. We stay as well. Great. The next few hours were grueling hell. Carrying bags of the most rancid-smelling fertilizer back and forth. Cleaning entire sections of flower beds of weeds using only a trowel. Tilling the same flower bed by hand. I don't think the phrase back-breaking labor was supposed to be literal. As is expected of hombres. I could already tell at the end of the day I would have crippling arthritis. Fang returns eventually, but still won't talk to me and just sticks nearby cutting vines. Only an hour has passed, but I'm about ready to sleep for days. And on, we will now be replanting the flowers you destroyed. Destroyed is a harsh word. But I don't know anything about planting. You speak nonsense. Come here, I teach you now. She motions me to get on my knees next to her and hands me a clump of dirt with juvenile daisies in it. Aren't daisies weeds? I will dig the hole. You will place it in. Very simple. I somehow almost dropped the flower. Yeah. I don't even want to think about what would happen if I messed up a third time. Rosa points up at Fang, who is still aggressively trimming the vines back. Fang, do you want to plant some too? I'll pass. With a practiced hand, Rosa clears out cylindrical holes deep enough for the clump to go in. Okay, it's ready. My arms are practically rubber from today's work and are faltering at the point of pieces of dirt begin shaking off. A little bit from the hole, I have to catch the whole thing when it slips from my grip. Rosa puts her hand around mine to steady them before I drop it for real. Very easy like this. The bulb is placed in the hole and we let go. Rosa quickly fills up the patch of dirt with the trowel, leaving it only a stem and flower visible. You did it! Doesn't seem like I did much at all. Hush now. We still have dozens left to plant. A keen whine rumbles from my mouth. Can't I just take a beating instead, please? I'll do that if you really want. Do you want to borrow my slipper? I'd prefer the shovel. Aim right here and do not resuscitate me after. Fang chuckles help to lighten my mood immensely. Maybe... I continue replanting flowers under Rosa's care and yet Orwellian supervision. At noon, the bellowing of our principal calls us back to the front of the school. Thank you all again for showing up today. I hope that through your hard work, all of you learned a valuable lesson. I catch Fang rolling her eyes from the corner of my vision. Please do stay safe on your way home and try to keep out of trouble in the future. Dismiss. Not you, Anon. You stay. Right? And before everyone goes, Stella approaches holding a covered pot and paper plates. I made lunch for everyone. The small crowd gets a bit more energetic. Home-cooked mole poblano, enough for seconds and thirds. I graciously accept the plate and stack it high with salty sweet goodness. The hot food is absolutely heavenly, reinvigorating me as I bite into the Mexican meal. So filling. Yeah, wish I could cook like that. Wait, I look around and see that the only ones left are Rosa, Stella, Fang, and I. Even Spears has gone home. Fang about. Alright, Anon, back to work. You still owe me 2 hours of heavy lifting. Oh, don't be sad. You're a natural green thumb. When you are not lying on my flowers bed, that is. I don't really get compliments. It's just circumstance. It's not like I'm actually any less lazy or unskilled. Hold on, I'm not done yet. We can wait a bit while you two finish. You need all your energy after all. These guys aren't half bad. Although, I thought they were slave drivers, but then again, I did ruin their hard work. Stella, I've been meaning to ask. Why are you like this? Like what? You know, the whole thing about astrology and quoting. Video games. Oh, I don't know. I guess it's just stuff I like. Right. Why do you ask? Oh, are you interested in it too? Maybe some other time, Stella. The rest of the lunch passes without incident, and I'm left savoring Rosa's delicious cooking. Like they say, the first rule of Mexican food, the more it looks like raw sewage, the better it tastes. The next 2 hours of work fly by relatively quickly without Rosa and Stella breathing down my neck. Replant the rest of the flowers I had crushed, all done by me. Collect all of the discarded vines and clippings into compost bins, all done by me. Carry all the tools back to the maintenance shed. Take a guess who did it. Fang stuck around for some reason, even though I don't think she had any other work to do. But now my prison sentence is finally over and I'm free to go. My feet hurt, my arms hurt, and my back hurts. And you did such a good job today. You should sign up for gardening club. Yeah, you could come and help with all of our meetings. I just want to go home. That's all. I'll think about it. I walk away before either of them can push joining their club further. I'm too tired to argue. Fang seems to have disappeared. Guess she didn't want to stick around longer than she had to after all. As I pass by some of the gardens, I take a moment to admire my handiwork. As much as I didn't want to be here, I have to admit they look a lot cleaner than before. See, that's what doing actual hard work for once can do. Fang's sudden appearance from behind me makes me flinch. I guess she stuck up around after all. A wimp like you could use it too. So now Fang is suddenly talking to me again? Yeah, sure. Now all the important and beautiful plants can thrive without any of the useless weeds choking them up and holding them back. Oh right, I almost forgot Fang thinks people like me are barely worth the oxygen. Not that I can really blame her after earlier. Yeah, well, don't let the weeds like me get in your way. I sigh and turn away from Fang, beginning my very much achy walk home. Time to go and sleep for 24 hours. And on wait, I stop in my tracks. Now what does she want? Look, I said I was sorry, okay? I laughed at you guys and ruined your concert. I don't care if you never talk to me again or want to talk to me again. I just don't know what else you want me to say. Anon, it's not the concert I'm upset about. What? It's not? I mean, maybe a little, but I'm mad because you kept it from me, okay? It's just, I haven't made many new friends in a while. I don't want to lose an actual friend over stupid bullshit like that. I just thought you would have trusted me enough to tell me the truth. Is this why you stuck around earlier? She hesitated before nodding, like she needed to convince herself. Not that it matters, but I'm sorry too. You, for what? Kicking me in the face? I might have overreacted a bit earlier, but you did deserve that. I'm sorry for calling you one of the weeds. You're not a weed, you're, I don't know, a mushroom or some shit. A mushroom? Not like a cool tree or a cactus or something? Hell no, you're not that cool. Mushrooms take all the bad shit and turn it into the nutrients for all the good plants, you know? Plus, you kinda look like one too. Fucking rude. That's like the nicest thing I think I've ever heard you say. Now you're pushing it. I let out a sigh of relief. Can't say that's how I expected this conversation to go. I guess we're both assholes then. Yeah, friends? Friends. So, why do you know so much about mushrooms exactly? Fang gives me a sideways glance and smiles a bit. Spend enough time with Stella and Rosa and you pick up a few gardening facts. Yeah, first impression aside, they're pretty alright, I guess. Stella's a bit weird and Rosa's a walking stereotype. A dork like you calling Stella weird? A dork like me has every right to call Stella weird. Sure. Anyway, I'll be seeing you, Anon. Yeah, see ya. Fang strolls away humming some tune I've never heard. Left alone now, with just my thoughts, I find myself feeling a great weight lift from me. Friends, huh? Can't recall the last time I had a legitimate friend. Some people certainly aren't. Just never meant the amount of anything or anything important. I just don't know anymore. So that is what we're gonna call it. I set out from my apartment, body is sore, but spirit's soaring. There we go. So I'll see you guys next time for 1 month from now. I hope you guys have been enjoying this series. Don't forget to check out all the other series on my channel and the links in the description. I also have a second channel called Simply Pure and a Twitch by the same name, Simply Pure. Okay guys, have a fantastic day. Bye!